I started at King's in 1995, 1996, and I met Mrs. Rose when she started working at King's in 2000.
And when did you start dating? We have a really weird answer to that because we didn't really date. We were good friends, and then God pulled a fast one on us, and in the course of one afternoon, we went from being really good friends to when's the wedding?
Gerald and I met. Gerald was close friends with my roommate, and they took a stained glass class together. And she was there at night working on a project, and I brought her tea because I thought she was cold.
Hi, we're Ben and Lauren Leong.
And we've been together since 8th grade.
I heard he liked me. I had recognized his name, but I didn't know what he looked like. And it was really awkward to realize he actually sat behind me in Spanish class.
Yeah, I didn't learn any Spanish that year. I was just too in love, too much amor.
Si, senor.
Yeah. Our first date was on the 8th grade East Coast trip. And at the Statue of Liberty, I asked her if she wanted to go to the date night thing with me. And she said yes. And then later on the plane ride back, we just talked the whole time.
Yeah, we took 8th grade East Coast trip very seriously. We dated from that point on through the end of 8th grade year, through the summer. We would go on walks, hang out at each other's houses, talk on the phone. He'd call the home phone and leave messages for the whole family to hear on the answering machine.
Yeah, TBT answering machines.
This December, we will have been married for 11 years.
We did it through high school, and then college we were long distance for 5 years. So I was in LA area, New York, back to LA area, back to New York, and then he was in Chicago and the Bay Area. And we sent a lot of letters, FaceTime. We had a lot of flights to visit each other. Yeah.
And then after we graduated college, I went out to go visit Lauren in New York, and I took her to the Statue of Liberty again, and that's where I asked her to marry me. And so we got married in June of this year, and it's been totally awesome. We've been together married for 4.5 months.
Yeah, marriage was the best decision I ever made. I'm so glad I said yes.
Oh, we've been married for 34 years. Really long time.
We haven't really had a worse date, thank goodness. But our first date, which was sort of the best because it was simply the first, was on D-Day, June 6th of 2006.
You know, when friendly forces invaded French territory for the good.
I think the best date was one of our very first ones when we were totally comfortable with each other. I picked her up at 5 in the morning, drove her to a beach near Half Moon Bay, and I had bagels, hot chocolate, and strawberries, and we watched the sun come up. And then we drove back home, shook the sand off of us, and we both went to work. It was fantastic.
And it was the end of 9th grade, or before 9th grade, the summer at the end of 8th grade year, where he told me he loved me. And we knew it was a done deal. We were going to be together forever.
He was the first one to say the L word.
That means love.
Probably her. She's more, speaky. Oh, that was terrible.
Dick there is a method to his madness. He'll probably do anything to get someone to laugh, and but there's a method to it. He's actually quite a deep, amazing, thoughtful person.
And Geraldine, truly, whether it's last year decorating a wedding for 500 people in an Oakland train terminal, or preparing a dinner for 2, my wife adds beauty everywhere she goes.
Something interesting about Mrs. Rose, she really likes Jeopardy. She actually yells at the TV during Jeopardy. She trash talks Alex all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Shut up, Alex.
It's tons of fun.
Okay, something interesting about Dr. Rose, he cannot get enough of scary prank videos on the internet. He laughs and he giggles until he's crying.
They're funny. So she leaves notes on my pillow and she hides them in my school bag to let me know that she's thinking of me.
He's a morning person, so he gets up and gets to school before I do. So he'll cut flowers from around campus and leave them in a little vase on my computer desk so I see them when I get to school.